Big Elephant Vision.
This is the house I grew up in right here. Yeah.
Take the glasses off on this. Yeah, leave the glasses off.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just saying because you can see your head.
Yeah. But like, yeah, this is the house I grew up in. 1511 North Dearborn. Brookside, the park right here. That's Brookside Park right there. We can see somebody going something over there around or something. We can go there and I'll get y'all a shot of that or something, show y'all something. Like a lot of memories over here. This house is like totally different. There's an attic, like it's like an upstairs. There's a window right there. It's like a whole. That was our room upstairs and everything. None of this shit was like this. These trees and shit, like they really can put in work. All these houses.
So when you say this was our room, who are you talking about?
Me and my sisters. Me and my two sisters. I'm the youngest out of three.
Y'all shared the room or what?
Yeah, it was one room, and then it was like such a big room, but it was really like an attic. It was really like one room, and my mama had called a man. What did they call somebody that do work on houses? And they came to build the wall and separated it. So my room was first, and then my sister's room was in the back.
Okay.
So something like that. It was cool.
So how long did you live here?
We lived here all the way until probably about like 2000. I came over here probably like I was in first grade.
Oh, so this is your birth crib.
Yeah, until you remember memories, like real memories. But I really was born out west off of Congress, like up over there on 32nd and Elmira and shit like that. Like yeah, I did a lot of. We stayed over there. I remember vivid memories over there. A lot of stuff over there. Like right here was everything. Like man, from here, you know who stayed on this street, the next street, your friends, houses. I know everybody stayed in damn near really every house on this street. You knew who they was. Everything was like different, connected.
So this is like your Mike Epps story.
Yeah. I fuck with Mike Epps.
I know. That's why I mentioned it.
I fuck with Mike Epps.
It's cool. He didn't came a long way, buying back the block.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
yeah. Like, look at this. This shit crazy, man. That tree, a lot of story. I think I grabbed my first booty in that tree right there.
So you was climbing in a tree with like a cheetah.
Man, on everything.
Was you carrying the booty up with you in the tree?
Yup. Meet me in the tree.
We'll just call you Booty Mob.
Booty mob. Remember just walking as a child and all the way up there, it used to seem so long.
Right.
Is that because you're so little? You know what I'm saying? Your feet are so long, and then like you just seem so long to get from Dearborn to 10th and Rural, like in so long, or just the 10th Street period. And just like as you got older, it just got shorter. It just got there quick. You just got there quick.
Your legs got longer.
Legs got longer. It's like it was just nothing no more. And I guess maybe you had a purpose.
Yeah.
You was really walking.
Trying to get to that spot.
Man.
License. Fentanyl. Yeah, they giving license.
Them TVs in hand. Yeah. Easy to create content and to watch the content for the consumer. That's where I got into my first fight on a bus stop right there. This house was not like this shit. They just redid this. It wasn't a double layer. It was a double though, but it didn't have a top on it. They redid that. That's like yeah, like this is where I got to my first fight at. This is where this is Nolan. Is where I met my son mother at. I said I got my first fight at. Where I was just a kid, so I just started selling drugs right here. This was a spot where I just had it like a Walmart or a CVS right here. Like this whole
This shit a Walmart.
For real, like
Lined up.
like from like and this is just where it went down there, you know what I'm saying? You lost friends. I caught my first case. My first time I ever got locked up as an adult. Come over here, Mike.
What was your case about?
I caught a gun case. I got caught with a tech.
Woo!
I got caught with a
Boy,
tech
you know
nine.
them Tech 9s wasn't playing.
It was right down there. This next street right there was coming this way. Coming back this way. It was out around. I had 7 grams of hard on me, and I was with a friend, and they were just out riding, like this. He went to a spot, and then like after he made this stop, they were just out riding. I'm like, as soon as I said like, man, what you doing? What you out riding for? Like, what we doing? And I like, that's how shit happened. As soon as I said, that's how shit happened, cherries and berries hit, and we was getting pulled over. And they locked me up. I had the dope in my mouth. They never looked in my mouth. As soon as they pulled me out the car, as soon as they opened the door and seen it, and they pulled me out the car, and I had the dope in my mouth. I just laid in the back seat, and I just let the dope drip out my mouth. Like, it was like I just kept chewing and ate my whole mouth up and everything, to where like to a point like I was like high. I was like high as fuck. Like by the time I got to I was like super high. You know what I'm saying? Like just eating and shit, ate my whole mouth up. But I was in there like I was a king. And like, y'all don't even know who y'all just got. Like, y'all don't even know who you just got in here. Like, y'all, I was so happy at what I just got away with. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like this, like, you know, your pistol case is a misdemeanor. Your first pistol case is a misdemeanor or whatever. You know, so crazy. And, you know, what happened to a case, a long story short, is I had went to court and I had tried to fight it, and they was like, I had just took it to a judge because my father gave me a PD. This one I know about the system. They gave me a PD, and the PD was like, I can beat it. My first PD was like, beat it, fingerprints ain't on you can beat it. So then they got rid of him, gave me another PD, and the other PD was trying to get me to sign this plea. Whatever, I'm like, my fingerprints ain't on it because it had came back, my fingerprints on it. And then he was like, nah.
Let them know what a PD is.
A public defender.
Some of y'all probably don't know public defender.
Yeah, public defender, man. Like
they working with the prosecutors.
Yeah, I should have just got a lawyer, and that'd have been. But I ain't really know no better thing in this game, so I still took it to trial though.
Right.
Took it to trial. Judge bopped me over the head or whatever. You know, I had no fingerprints, no DNA, or nothing on the gun. It was mine, but it was like some shit I should have beat. If it was a jury, I should have took the jury trial. I would have beat the shit because there wasn't enough evidence.
Yeah, but you know, going to that jury trial, you also facing max sentence.
The max was a year.
Oh well, yeah, you should have. Because you got that anyway with the PD. So.
I ended up getting 90 days. Eddie family was giving me 90 days.
That's what you did with the
it was like the longest
box
90 days of my life.
Yeah.
When I got out, that's when really life hit. Did that 90 days. That's when like shit just really just hit. Took off.
Got secrets I could never tell. When it comes to certain shit, I keep that to myself. Mean a lot if I get comfortable, come out my shell. Couldn't even get close to my mama, she kept going to jail. I done been through dark places, but I still prevail. I was broke, I come from poverty, learned how to sell. Had a high point on me, clutching that bitch, never jam. Ain't no way I'm going back, this shit been hard as hell. I came too far to fail.
Nolan in Tuxedo. I used to get the bus right there on South and Tuxedo. That's like my second bus stop. I think like in middle school was the South and Nolan. This is Tuxedo. This is where we had a lot of friends that stay right here. Just stayed on this street. This is like right here is where I met my son's mother. This is where really had a lot of my traffic. Back in the day, we had a lot of traffic. And traffic, if you don't know, is just like customers. So like a lot of people just come right here. It's like strip days, come down the strip. Just like, I used to be in that house like right here, that black house right here on the alley right here. I was young, so like I had like a lot of people looking out for me. A lot of my customers, they was like, you know what I'm saying, like they were just older than me, so
they were customers back then. They called clients nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
like
no, actually before then they were called stings, right?
Yeah.
They went from stings to customers to clients.
But yeah, I had a lot of clients. Of course, this was like a mixed neighborhood too, though. It was like black and white, just so because right here is really like before blacks was even over here was like this was a all white community, like blacks went over here, blacks was across the tracks, like in Brightwood, stuff like that. But like over here on the other side of the tracks, 20th Street, Brookside, 16th, 10th Street was like all white. Like it's even a movie called like it's based on The Girl Next Door. Because over off of 10th and over by 10th and Emerson. I forget the street name, but it's a real story called The Girl Next Door about a girl that left here by her parents and with her auntie, and her auntie let her get raped and abused and beat her and all types of crazy shit. It's a sick story. Well, this first place I got robbed. I got robbed right here, exactly on this corner right here. I was leaving this girl house like at 3 in the morning. Shout out Christina. You know what I'm saying?
She had nothing to do with it, did she?
A Korean. Nah, she had she was like, I knew her since like elementary school.
Not like nowadays.
Like, nah, hell nah, she ain't had nothing to do with it. She was
Brody been on GPS, couldn't even come out the crib. Rather be on house arrest than to be in the pen. If we get caught, which nigga telling who gon' do the bid? Be the main ones that we trust, he fuck around, be a snitch. Nigga get hit with that switch, he did no 50 cent.
This is 11th and Tuxedo. This is a lot of memories here. This was probably, if I would say, the first crack house that we had was at this house right here on the corner. It was the same color as this house right here. This first crack house I had was right here. It was the same color as this back then. They didn't renovated it. It's like 4 houses. One right here on the side, go upstairs, and one right here, the bottom layer, and one right here, the bottom layer. And on the other side, it's a door over there. We had the side of the house. My auntie, shout out Miss Renee, she stayed on the bottom right here. So like the police, it's like she had a sign on her door. There was like, no traffic here, no dirty bitches, no stupid sluts, do not come here, do not knock on this door, don't do nothing, like just going off on the sign. Auntie get high, like she fuck with she make money too, she sell a little something too, but this is on her door and she knew the spot was on the side and shit like I learned a lot of game from her, so basically a lot of prostitutes and stuff used to come, a lot of prostitutes use 10th Street, like 10th Street is like 5 minutes away from downtown, so a lot of doctors, lawyers, a lot of people come down here to look at prostitutes. The prostitutes just hit the track right here. So of course we be right here, right when I got off the track for them, coming to the side. I think first time I knew about the spot, I was walking, and the chick was in the back, and she just came out the window, was shaking her titties out the window. You know, so that was a red flag. I was still green in. I didn't know what was going on. I think I seen weed and stuff growing up. I had never been exposed to like crack. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had like 2 packs, my friend had gave them to me, and I had them for like 3 months. I didn't do nothing for them in my windowsill, and I didn't do nothing with them at all. And I was just scared to do that because my cousin told me you gonna go to prison. You gonna go forever. I never had fuck with it. But then, you know what I'm saying, the back against the wall and just, I'm just getting used to it and normalizing and seeing this shit every day. It just became like quick money and something like why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, and then you just getting good at like, damn, you didn't start off with like 2 packs. Or like, you got a whole lot of this white shit. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? You just get to think about money to where it becomes an addiction. It becomes a trap you get caught up in to going to jail. You get that, because the thing about it before, a lot of shit changed for me. You sell drugs, get caught, get out, pay for a lawyer, boom, and the probably still getting probation or something, and then repeating the cycle over again, and keep doing the same thing over again and over again. It's like to where like you need money. It's like I didn't know how to get a job. Didn't nobody ever tell me how to get a job or show me how to get a job. So it was kind of like you get the only thing that I knew how to do, and that's what I did, and that was my profession.
All right, Mr. Professional, when did you realize, you know what, this ain't a good profession?
I've been and realized it. I realized it. I didn't realize it, of course, until I was older, but I realized it
What kept you going then? What was
I really, but I was never like, I did this shit and I was like good. Like only time I never like thought it was like cool to sell drugs. I never thought what I was doing was cool. Like it was something like that I wanted to be doing. Like I used to feel bad about it, especially when you selling drugs to somebody's mama's, fathers, and like somebody's taking money out of their kids. So it's like I always had morals and like, but it's like I don't know. Like I said, I had like a lot of people looked out for me. So it's like I didn't really try to make me feel like that or nothing like that. Because at the end of the day, some people just get high because they want to get high. Like whether they got money or they don't got money, people if they can't stop from getting high, that might be their choice of drug. People drink, smoke, or whatever. So some shit, it don't even matter. Like they just what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't really like this. Something I never want to be caught up in doing. My whole thing was just to get out of it. That's when like with music or entertainment and stuff like that. It just like that was like my reach. Like was trying to make it to there. I had this dumbass imagination of where like I can't everything has to be real. You can't talk about this or you can't do this unless you live this or do that or something like that. So I just had like, I'm gonna sell drugs until I exit out this, or like I said, when I didn't know I could have a CDL, I could have had so many other things that I could have been doing that I didn't realize because I wasn't exposed to it. I was exposed to everything else: sex, drugs, women. You know what I'm saying? I was just exposed to shit that instead of the right things being exposed to.
So I know you mentioned that you was exposed to a lot of different things. What about gang activity? Were you exposed to gang activities, or did that correlate, or how was that? Did that coincide exactly with you selling drugs as well?
Nah, I ain't correlated with gang. I was correlated with crack. Not no gang. We ain't had gangs. About money. Like it was really just about money at the end of the day. Cause I was selling weed at 12. So it was like, even though like you getting it right, you fall off, you get back on. Cause I was smoking weed by then. So it was like, I just had graduated to selling something else. But it was really just, I was always about money. I never wanted a leader or like I am the leader. I never looked at having a leader or looked at stuff or somebody telling me what to do or that's because I looked at it as a gang. Or like I had friends. We even had a little gang, a clique that we called like what was it, Killer Mob. But we didn't do nothing. We were just selling weed, walking around trying to fuck something. That's all we was doing. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing nothing else. We were trying to tap something. That's all we were trying to do. We didn't care about going to the mall every weekend, just hanging with the guys and getting high. That's all we did.
So when you was getting high, you started smoking weed, did you indulge in any other drugs? Did you start doing that too? Did you get high on your own supply, as they say?
Oh, no, hell no. I did. When I got older, I was trying like ecstasy, Molly. I like the typical like dope fiends. Like we had people around with money, and like they used to come around with monies where like somebody might have 70,000 in the bank, and you just sit on them for a week. A week turns to 2 weeks. So like they just visit and try to, you know what I'm saying? They just have them in the house. You just keep on giving them because they'll just come. You had these houses and they'll just come and just sit there and blow their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you can only withdraw so much a day. So they might spend $400, $600, which you would, okay, we'll hear this and you just stay, well, tonight I get some credit until, you know what I'm saying, 3 o'clock in the morning when the money hits and, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. So like we used to have people with money. It wasn't like shit. I didn't serve a lot of black people. You know what I'm saying? You get on there, but like I served a lot of white people, and yeah, I guess it's based on the community too. Like the community we in was like a lot of white people, black people, but I don't know. So like yeah, it's like I said my J-Rail. The first one I met Smitty here. Smitty was a big dog. You know what I'm saying? He had a football team. He just got killed a couple years ago. I met him right here in this house. His cousin J-Rail, RP J-Rail, RP Smitty. Like them was my guys. They little cousin was really my main guy. That's how they upped the stock for me. They upped my stock when I met them niggas. Like just walking down here, strolling down here. And that's how we did, was just trap and get money together. And I didn't see it no other way. Like I said, it was on the news. Like I was with my mother. We was going so hard. Like we was going so hard. My auntie used to be like, you know what I'm saying? I told you she had the sign on the porch, so we used to just walk up on her porch and we'd just sit down, like we just there. Then like a dolphin that come over there, walk to the side, we just walk on the side and we'd meet on the side and phone bus her play. And then we just walk back around and sit on the porch. Only if she liked you or she fucked with you. If she didn't like you, she didn't sit on your porch. She didn't sit on the porch. And then she was telling me like, you need to stay away from here. So like she snapped at me or whatever. And she was like, and then after that, like they came from raided the side of the house. They read her side. And she was like, they was laughing. And they busted the side. They took like one person to jail. But like she had told me like days before, like not to. She had told me days before. She told me days before to stay away from over here. Don't come over here. Nothing. But like I had just left and I had walked. And her police had pulled up and he had followed me all the way down there. And I had like some dope. I can't remember what I did. I think I swallowed. I did something. Whatever I got, well, like, I knew he couldn't fuck with me, so he didn't say shit to me. I promise. Like I ride with my mama like the next day, and so I ride with my mama the next day over here down the street, down 10th Street, and I just see them. It was like a bunch of police. It was like probably like 20 police cars, just regular police cars. It was like a regular knock and come in. It wasn't even like nothing happened. It was a police did the raid, like the actual police did the raid. It wasn't like no DEA with no other covers. It was an actual police did the raid. Now we had a client right stay here right next door. They had money. I always had money. Like I said, like everybody looked out for everybody. Really, like I said, people just like to get high. Whether they want, this was like, I guess it's like they run away from their families or whatever. Some people just like to get high. Like I said, it was just like you get so much money up here, like you was just scared. You had to leave. Like when you make like $1,000, I promise, like when you ain't had shit, you make $1,000 in 20 minutes. Like you scared, like man, I got up and left. You know what I'm saying? Like he like so we're like pacing like and come back like this shit can't be real. Like how so that's an adrenaline rush right there. And it's like man, that's how it lets you know like money. Damn, I can make $1,000 in 20 minutes just off of. You know what I mean? But it was like that's that scary money. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck you get this money from to make this money? Like, you the police? Like, but it be actually just motherfuckers with money. Just come to the slide, that's what they spend it. Or whatever. Like, yeah. Miss Renee. That was good spot.
I pray God to save my soul, still I do. He know just about what I did in court, I plead the fifth. Know the feds watching my moves, can't be in the mix.
I want it all. Big ball, 8 balls, mansions, white walls, ceiling tall, birds, Billy trucks, big chucks, Range Rover, all white goods, bitch bad, fat ass, no cash.
This Brookside Community Center, this is my first shot in here. My first cat that I had was in this building right here. Play for the Brookside. What was it? The Outbreakers here? Can't remember. But play basketball for the Brookside Center. This was like as a kid, we used to come over here for everything. What's kind of like different now. A little bit. I do see kids over here, but it ain't like how it was like as potent as it was. It was like potent. It was like a hub for like kids. They used to do talent shows here. What is it like? Runway modeling for kids. They used to do a lot of stuff here for the community. Let's see if they try to stop us from walking.
Oh,
Yeah, we in Brookside. They let us in here. This is the Brookside Community Center. Like this one right here, like that station was like over there. This was like all open. This is where they had the talent show. See, they got the stage here. I don't know, like maybe I look it up and see how to do something in here. This is where they had the stage at. They used to have Christmas stuff here, Thanksgiving stuff here. I ain't really been to no events that they had here recently though. But like, this was the spot, center. I know sometimes they use the police hub too. But like right here, these doors used to be closed. Like the doors was never open. Look, they took the doors off, completely off. You know why? Because this is where I got my first shot of cat. Right here, right here, right here. Right here. First shot of cat. Right here. Door. As I'm saying, that was good. They took the doors off so you can't see something. Man, I probably wouldn't have had that access like that if they would have did that, but I got that. Shout out to she know who she is when she see this. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Is this gonna go out? No. This was the back of it, right? Yeah. We really ain't come back here a lot though. I'm gonna have to get a shot back here. Yeah. That's cool.
That's too late. It's too late. Everybody knows.
Yeah. Brookside Community Center. See, they got people playing basketball. This was the thing to do to get hype. To come up here after school, come up here and play basketball. Try to get some money to go to the store, get some chips. Hey, doing well, man, but you come here though. I feel like it's better. It look cleaner. I don't feel like it probably was more. We probably had more going on, but I guess it's more liver. You know what I mean? It look more live. And you can go upstairs too. You can go upstairs. I don't know if they got it blocked off, but it was easy. We had easy access to go upstairs. We just come here like and do what we want to do, like for real, with no real parental guidance. No parental guidance. You can come in here. I mean, it wasn't really a lot going on. Let's say I just talked about like I had my first shot in there, but like it used to just be kids being just run around. They got it closed. It's the elevator. They got an elevator. They got a basement. Like, yeah, that's the Brookside Center, man.
Wrist red, bitch don't sleep, door dash. FBI, sit recording, don't call. Text message, used in the court of law.
Look at all this. It's so crazy. It's like so much stuff and moments over here. Just forgot about, lost. This is 18th Street. 18th in Oxford. I went to school down there. Sometimes I just get out of school and walk down here. Got an auntie still stay right here. Auntie still stay right there. This used to be like the spot, like the crack houses of all crack houses, been kicked in 1,000 times, and you know what I'm saying, the junkie, like this was the spot they pulled up. This is where I learned how to get Nolan, how it was from like right here. This is where like they brought all the traffic, just come right here, just like money, just clockwork. Like I've seen people that have been doing it before me forever. It's like the first time I was out here, they was out here shooting dice right here. The bunch of us out here, they was shooting dice, and where the sun facing it. Yeah, they was out here shooting dice, literally like right here. And it's out of nowhere, police say freeze. And police just came. They snuck up from the back of the houses, and then they came out here and they put everybody on the ground. They put everybody on the ground and shit. What's up, cuz? They put everybody on the ground and shit. I had like a bag of dope in my pocket, and it was like, but it was on the inside of my pockets. They laid everybody down. I got down on the ground and shit. I was like scared. I was like, man, I was just hoping they don't find it. This like, I want to say, was I 18? I was like first 18. Like, I ain't gonna do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Went on my pockets and find it. They didn't find it. Who's gonna get out the way? They didn't find it. What's up with it? They didn't find it. And let me go. Cause I used to come over here. Like 10th Street was like more. It was like hot. That's like it was just, it's more police over here. This was like where I come over and cool. My cousin used to get mad, like, don't come over here when you get hot and come on this side. Cause I used to just walk across Park back over here. Cause it still did the same thing over here, but over there was just more faster. It was more, they was more hot. Over here was more ducked off, and I used to just run back over here, and I used to go back and forth, come over here and shit. And then I stopped coming over here. It's like, fuck one of my cousins and shit. They was drinking Hennessy. You know, Hennessy, that's one of the reasons why I don't like Hennessy and drink Hennessy. Hennessy too sweet, and it's like, and then sneak up on you to a point. I was just drinking Hennessy one day. I had like 7 grams, and I just knew we had just got into it with the police and shit, whatever that shit happened. So I had took the dope and laid it on my auntie, what's her name, and just forgot all about it. So then I got drunk and just blacked out. And my cousin left me right here on this fence right here. Left me lay down on the fence right here. Some junkies had to come and get me and took me in the house. Some junkies that I was actually serving. So, you know what I'm saying? I was just new. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to spoil the dope fiends, and the dope fiends used to hustle me. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it was like, he left me laid out right here, changed my life, took my dope, found my dope the next day, told me it wasn't mine, like some whole other shit. And I was like, man, that shit motivated me. So I went back across the park, never came back. Then last time I came back, I had like 4 on the baby. You know what I'm saying? I was really doing my thing, because I was already doing my thing. My cousin, they was over here doing this whole thing, was like, he didn't want me doing it. They really didn't want me doing it or whatever, but I was already caught up in the game anyway. But like, my one particular cousin left me sitting on a fucking fence. I ain't never forgot that shit. That shit saved my life. Just drinking, just in general, because I wasn't no drinker or nothing like that. I was just drinking, just to fucking be drinking. And like, I'm just outside, I ain't got shit else to do, I ain't got shit else to lose. I'm still dope, I ain't got nothing else wrong in this world. I don't want shit else. Tomorrow I ain't promised, you know what I'm saying? I got this dope sack, so I'm just living just to be living. Living without a real purpose, but living in my purpose though. But I'm like, yeah. This my cousin, this one of my cousins right here.
I've been popping, you just heard of me. I'm needed urgently. Kicked in the door of this game, committing burglary. Fucking 2 bad little women who don't need surgery. On the stand live for my nigga, committing perjury. Game dying, rappers is dying, it's an emergency. Everybody reach for the top, they all want currency. People they lie to your face, they don't know honesty. My little cousin pretty as fuck, I pray for honesty. The pretty girls get it the worst, this happens commonly. All stars get it the worst, it's just a stride of me. Working on trusting my people, just don't lie to me. Everything I do is for y'all, I'm just a prodigy. Took losses, taking them chances, I just know how to be. All my people, no one behind me, they right on side of me. Damn right, fucking the game, yeah, side of me. Killing rap, hold it for ransom with no apologies. Put on on neck, stepping on niggas. I know they tired of me. Stealing money, spit in your face. I'm talking family. Blood kill blood every day. That shit ain't family. Family that do you the worst. That shit's a scam to me. Broken bottles just like my heart, I can't repair. Stood on niggas my whole life, I need a chair. Niggas go broke, need a tie, I be the spare. 20 years courtroom sittings, no one was there. Bad people slept on my couch, couldn't get a prayer. My only son grow up without me, my only fear. Took the time, looked at the judge, then drop a tear. Made it out, God got a plan, that's why I'm here. Faded out more than music in my career. Patience out, attacking the game like it's a drought. 250, won't need a block until I'm out. I ain't never been a friend of the feds, so I'm out. Getting paid just to talk with my mouth like Charlemagne. Bad Bunny, niggas is dying, a bullet train. Had money, I lost it all from cocaine. Cash money, I say the family, Lil Wayne. Past money, had to keep heat like Big Elephant Vision.
Legendary.
I want it all. Big ball, 8 ball, mansions, white walls, ceiling tall, birds, Billy truck, big chuck, Range Rover.